So I'm making this video because I just want to get some thoughts and feelings out about the patch 5 update. Let me just see what lobby I can join. You're in round. I think this update is very good aesthetically and visually. I think why am I sound like I'm reading a script? I'm not even reading the script. I'm just saying what don't. It looks really good. Um, I do have some complaints. That being one of them is being the prompts, not props, because they're just kind of like everywhere, and I really hate it because when I saw them, I kind of thought about if I was playing Charger and I just ran into them, like just like a random tree. It wouldn't be a problem if it wouldn't be a problem if it was like patch 4 because there wasn't any props. But since there's so many props everywhere, and like some of like the biomes are like really tight corners. You can't really charge and turn. Even harder because it's like I'll get into like another point, but right now it's just the props with Charger, and like that just makes you not want to play Charger at all. I don't want to play Charger because it just seems like he blows. It seems like he blows. Let me see what spirit. This is just me like a couple hours. What's it hours? This is like what 11 hours after it released, and that was like me playing it like all day. So yeah, Glider is really fun. I haven't touched Grappler, maybe because Glider is really fun and Grappler has the bonk thing, which is fine. It's not really a problem. I'm not gonna touch Prisoner. Wanted is I would say more insufferable because I'll get into the point later, but he's more insufferable. Charger probably worse in Spirit because props, props and only props. That's like his main drawback. And Divers S tier as always. Cosmetics. I think all the cosmetics are cool. I really like the after image one. I don't know. It just feels cool. Animations are I wish these two had two different animations because they're just the same thing but recolored. But if that was an actual critique I had, that means that blue rocket boots and red rocket boots should have different animations. But for some reason, I'm also fine with that. So it's not really something I could say. Skyboxes, they're fine. I think one of them was really laggy. It was Nullscapes. I'll never try this one, but I will try the next one. But if I could actually get into a lobby, I can actually start with my critique because I have a bit to say. If you allow me to do your in round, okay, that's fine. You're a max player. You're just waiting. Wow. Normally, when I play Nullscape, I just kind of join like a level 20 plus server because it's a level 20 plus server, and I don't feel like going through like the harrowing death trial of doing it from the start because it's like so boring. It's so annoying. I just don't like it. But with patch 5, the difficulty ramps up so much more. What is it? Faster and more extreme. As in, like the first enemy, like in patch 4, you used to choose one enemy at the start. Now you choose two enemies at the start. That already tells me a lot. Not saying that's a problem, but that also made another problem, in which I will get into later. I think ramping up the difficulty way higher in the game is honestly a really good decision because like at round 30 in patch 4, it is boring. And so even like triple purging, it's boring. It's fun, but it's okay. Triple purging on like level 30 is like fun, but it's not like harrowing fun where I'm dangling under a bridge or something like that. Like that's the type of fun I want. But it's just kind of just fun. Now the harrowing bridge instead of like it being like a high level and after like triple purge for it, now it's like on level 19, which is fine. I said it was really good, but thinking about it more, it's a decent thing. Because personally, that's in around. Personally thinking about it, since there's like so many new players in Nullscape, because before patch 5 went on maintenance, there was like what 1,000 people playing this game, like 1,002, and now it's 10,000. This is just the first day, so it might just dwindle or whatever. But 1,000 in but 10,000 people playing, and a lot of them are new people, and and then you made the game ramp up way much more harder. And like this might be a me thing. This will most definitely might be a me thing. Dude, why are they all in round? Why is the filter just not working? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna bash them for the UI because that's just it sounds like a Roblox issue, and I'm not really like inept in whatever this shit is, so I'm not gonna bash them for it. One thing I will say is money. The sheer like idea of changing greed to instead of giving you what is it? Giving you golden gifts, and I think don't quote me on this. I think it's based on level scaling. I think is based on level scaling. They used to do that, but now it gives a multiplier. Now this is kind of the part where it really irritates me because because it just gives you two times. Purgatory gives you two times always. It doesn't scale. To me, this kind of just feels like it's way harder to get money because one, you get new people, they don't know what purgatory greed is. That just sounds like dog water. You wouldn't want to do that. Purgatory greed, I'm no, and they're not gonna do it, and then you're not gonna get money. Like if I want to play no skate, I want to play in like I can. Okay, thank you. I would like to play it with anyone, no matter if you know what purgatory greed or it's not. But it's just the fact that where am I going with this? Okay, I have to restart my brain because I don't know where I was going with that part. Greed, yeah, basically, since they changed greed, it is significantly harder to get money because if you would because I would like the money to scale with the scaling way much more better because it kind of just feels like they just focus more on difficulty than they did like actually scaling the money. I mean, it wouldn't be that much of a problem if I was playing extreme because it's extreme mode. I'm not really going to complain about extreme mode when it specifically states that it increases the shop count, not shop count, shop money. This sounds like a really stupid like argument, but they'll say it for when somebody bashes me for it. But hmm, I don't like it because most of the time you would get it's. I feel like you would get shoes around the same time you would you would get shoes in like patch 4, but it's just more insufferable to do it because I feel like they did this to give like a more of incentive to collect gifts, but I feel like that incentive was just to get chip coins and levels, and I thought that was enough. So I thought that was basically really good game design, anyways. but it's just kind of if I have to collect gifts, like if I need to collect gifts, I thought that Purgatory Greed was just another way to get golden gifts without having to collect gifts, but also, it's what is it? It is what's I forgot the word. They did it again. It is a high risk, high reward. That's basically what Purgatory Greed is. This it's basically high risk, barely any reward because you are relying on people collecting gifts. Most every single like server I've been in that's like past level 10, I might be like proven wrong in this match, but any like level, any like person that's like past level 10, 80% of the people die mainly because it's new people and also because like it's a new update. It's just like day one. But this it's just you don't have like enough people to collect golden gifts. And you know you don't have I forgot what I was gonna say, but my main argument is just that you don't have like enough people to collect golden gifts, in which that would not causing you guys to not get enough money. And also, I think I said it earlier was the fact that greed is always just two times golden gifts. I wish it scaled. I'm lagging. I really wish it scales because if it scaled, like let's say like level 15 and like you did like purge greed on like level 15 and it's like no level well, let's say level 12 is purgatory greed and that's like two times. Level 15, that's like 2.7 times. And then level 20 is like four times. Like I feel like that would be better. But it's just the fact that you have to rely on teammates you barely have time to communicate with because you're playing Nullscape. I don't think you can really stop and tell them to go collect golden gifts because one, you guys play Nullscape. You can't really stop when you're getting chased like 10 babies and like colon and then like you have like a void bound operator and then like can't do that. Or most of your lobby is dead. Or someone's already or there's like most people already in the beacon. Because if most people go in the beacon, then you can't really collect as much gifts as you want. This just kind of sounds like I'm just being a bum, but this is just something I gotta say because I think I just said I'm saying this like a million times, but I wish greed was back to how it is. I would keep that, but I would still try to give this gift multiplier a chance. I would love to be proven wrong on why this gift multiplier is a good thing because I clearly don't see it. I think it fucking sucks. But oh yeah, yeah, that's nothing that. But the metal curses, I don't like these. These things scale badly because on round 15 we did the metal curse thing, right? And it it's I feel like I'm like so slow saying this, but it says immense gifts. Immense? That's a lot. Immense is a lot. And you're telling me you only gonna give me 1.7 thousand from it? Just that? Just that? I had to it literally had a different selection to choose really bad curses for money, and I get 1.7 thousand from it. Purgatory Greed in patch 4 at that point would give me like 2 to 3 thousand. Clean. They didn't have to choose a bad curse for it. And this is the compensation I'm getting. It feels like I'm getting way less money than I am in patch 4. It's it's probably a me thing, but God, I just it feels like the money. It feels like the main difficulty is like the money and like how bad this and like how badly the game scales. because money. I feel like the money just doesn't scale enough. It can't do anything against like the actual difficulty scaling because this amount of money you beginning would be like level 12 and you're on like level 20 because no one really collects the golden gift. It's like more of an incentive now, but like no one just fucking does it. What else? I do like the curses. I do like that they made Mart. Mart is was always a Mart to me was always like a problem. He's like nil if you just didn't pay attention to him. But Mart Mart Springer and Bell got probably the worst curses this entire update. I don't mean like those are like bad curses, like why are they in the game? I mean like genuinely these curses are run ending. Disable jumping for 7 seconds. Are we kidding me? Disable jumping for 7 seconds. That sounds like I would rather have like tantrum than rather have that curse tenfold. I do like the curse of Springer if it like touches you with a shockwave and you touch Bell, you just fucking explode. I think that's funny. What else? I do like the two greater curses. Skinwalker shooting lasers at its mouth. I think that's good. I don't really have a problem with it. I think it's fun to dodge. I don't have a problem with it yet because I only got it once, and team like what? I have like 4 rounds of experience with it. So I think it's mainly to get people who go in a straight line or like backpedal in between skinwalkers. They call it husks, but whatever. In between husks and you get them for it. But it's just you can just like gain distance, go back, gain distance, going back. It's kind of like how we people used to do with Guardian and Baby, was just to gain distance and then go back. That could have been me dead. What else? I feel like they knew, even though all the things I said, I feel like they knew about how badly the economy would be like. I gotta go the opposite way. How badly like the Greek like the amount of chip. God, I can't speak. The amount of gifts you would get as money. So they gave like a whole bunch of other alternatives, but it just doesn't. It still feels really slow. I gotta take this, and my game is lagging really badly. Oh, holy lag, bro. Whatever. It's yeah, it's just mainly greed. What else? Yeah, the greater curse for operator. That is like the replacement for but I think in the original that was just gonna be like a replacement. That was just gonna be like a greater curse for Dozer and then like whatever. Like, Ice Tiles, Ice Tiles got the biggest buff, like right besides Bell and Springer. Because now instead of just taking like a couple tiles, now they have a whole area dedicated to them, which I find cool. I'm not complaining about that. I find it cool. And it's just that you got to be mindful and don't get trapped by like an ICBM or void explosion, and then like you're cooked. Um, Game needs to be optimized a bit better. I was lagging, as you can see, a lot. I don't know how I was lagging. I swear, my PC's not bad. It's probably my internet, but my PC's not that bad. Voidbreaker feels like he just doesn't. It looks like he's hitting me, but he's not hitting me, and I'm genuinely in a kerfuffle on if this is true or not. Because it's like his sword goes right through me, and it didn't hit me. But whatever. What else can I say? Honestly, this round is going way better than Magic because everybody's actively collecting the gifts, and we're getting a lot. So my entire argument is redundant. It really is. But I still want to say it because this is like one out of the what 10 other lobbies I did, which is just straight acid. I didn't like it. Um, he just he died, dude. Trip mine, trip mine, trip mine, trip mine, dude. The minute is trip mine. So it's only 2 times going get healed. I wish it's just way more than that. I don't like it. I feel like not voting break. I feel like putting casual. Dang it! I feel like putting colon and cadence in casual seems kind of weird to me. I'm not complaining about it, but I feel like it's just kind of weird because they're more of like really hard entities and putting them on a casual mode. Yeah, casual mode that's supposed to be like good for beginners, but it's somehow somewhat I don't know. And I'm lagging again. Oh my god. Please. Oh, there goes my golden gifts. That's about it. What else can I say? I don't really have a lot to say. It's just that make money not insufferable to get, or make it like more better to get, because it feels like they knew that reworking greed will make it even worse to get money, so they had to get all like these different ways to get money, but it just isn't working, and it just feels kind of bland. Not bland. It just insufferable. But this is the new thing. That's about it.